I'm coming out. So, as breaking news, I am giving YouTube a special surprise. I have discovered something. Not only have I been bisexual all my life, recently, I think I'm a lesbian. But there's one thing that sets me away from not being a lesbian, which is I still love my ex-boyfriend, Ethan, from various amounts of YouTube videos. I'm sorry, I have to turn this down. So yeah, knowing my whole life I'm bisexual. Preschool, I would be touchy with girls, you could say. 3rd grade, me and Jenna would act like complete lesbians. Like, we would always play with each other and stuff and do doctor and whatnot. And yeah, that was 3rd grade. 4th grade, I told some classmates I was gay. We were in after school care, and I went up to them after school program at my school, and my mom's the head of it, so she was there and whatnot. We were all sitting at the table. I went up to them and I was like, I'm gay. And started laughing because, that age, you don't take anything seriously. And then I got older, and 4th grade, same year, me and my mom, we were leaving that night from school, and we went to Walmart, I believe. And she parked the car, and as she was turning it off, I said, I have to tell you something. I'm gay. And it was literally, that's how I said it, exact same way. And I didn't even get a chance to think about it. I was like, oh my god, I just said it, like I didn't get to think about it. It just came out like throw up. And so, or bird vomit, as me girls would say. She's like, what? You want to get naked and rub on girls? You want to rub on girls? And I was like, ew, no, 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 no. And she was like, oh, that's what gay is. And I was like, oh, well, then I'm not gay. Even though I knew I had feelings for girls. So then, 7th grade year, I wrote a letter to my mom and placed it on her bed before she, went to bed to go to sleep. Next day, I came in to school. She's in charge of aftercare. So, sorry, I really have to go to the bathroom. So she was, in charge of morning care and aftercare program, before school program. So she was in the doorway, and I don't know why I wasn't going there, but I'm up there, and she was like, you could marry a frog, and I wouldn't care, as long as you're happy. And I was like, I was thinking in my head, what the hell? Like, where is this coming from, a frog? And I was like, oh yeah. And she's like, I read your letter. And I was like, I was wondering if you're going to bring it up to me while we were in the living room. She's like, nope. So I knew that's not what you would want. And it wasn't what I wanted. And so, I'm sorry, I look really ugly without any makeup on. And so, we all went in my room to talk about it. And in this room, and we were all talking about it. And my mom, like, I was crying. I was like, oh my god. And my sister was, I needed my sister there to, help me break it to her, like, mom, I'm bisexual. And so mom, was with us and stuff. And then she started crying, and I was like, oh my god, I'm thinking to myself, what a disappointment I am. She's not going to see that fairy tale wedding. And so then she was like, so you want to get naked over on girls and stuff? She said that again. It's like, mom, that's not what it means. Times have changed. She's like, well, what does it mean? I was like, I like guys and girls the way I'm supposed to just like guys. She's like, oh, so we're all coming out, we're all being honest and talking about it. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm crying. So I walk out of the room. I don't come back for like 30 minutes. I just hang out on the computer. And then my mom finally comes out. She's like, well, I thought you were going back in there. I was like, I don't want to. She's like, well, can you please come back in there? I need to talk to you. So we're all better about it now. My sister accepts it. My mom accepts it. We all love each other. But there's one issue. My dad doesn't know. And everybody knows, like, it's no secret. I mean, not family knows, because I mean, they don't really know, but it just kind of lurks its way around. Like, if people ask me if I'm bi at school, I'm like, yeah. Like Gregory Gorgeous on his YouTube channel, how it said, um, how he said in his case, it's not, do you think he's gay? It was just, he's gay. With me, people wouldn't really ask. Like, people would ask if they were unsure about it. They would ask other people. Never came to me about it. They would ask other people. And I'm like, oh yeah, she's bi. And so I'm not about that. You know, I'm bi. But I've really recently discovered I'm lesbian, with one exception. Ethan. Yeah. Still have to figure out how to tell my dad about it though, because yeah, my sister said he doesn't want to hear that from his daughter at this age. You need to wait. You know, I'm like, okay, I'll wait. You know, maybe next year. Next year will be the time. You know, but I don't want to wait, because if he loves me now, he'll love me then. And if you're dealing with this and you don't know how to tell your parents, like me, I mean, go to the one you feel closer to first. That's what I did. And I feel way better about it, because, you know, if I go on a date with a girl, you know, my mom's aware of it. She's okay with it. And she's like, oh, well, Erin's just gonna go to the movies with, you know, her friend. And so, yeah, another thing I want to talk about is the first bullying experience I had. Now, this sent me into a spiraling depression. This happened, I was dating a really awesome guy at the time, and this happened about maybe a couple of weeks ago, like December 4th. And, you know, I was just really falling for this guy and stuff. And he texted me, he's like, people at school are giving me crap. It's like, about me? They're like, yeah. It's like, what are they saying? And he was like, they're calling you a slutty lesbian and saying that you had sex with Jordan's girlfriend. Jordan's, you know, one of his schoolmates. And the girls at the school in that class already, you know, aren't people you want them to know about. Like, you don't want them to know stuff about you. And I'm freaking out. He breaks up with me. I'm like, oh my god, you know, I'm dying. And I got Jenna there. She makes a status about it. And like, everybody's backing me up about it. She had like 20 something people liking it, backing me up. And you know what? I've never heard of those girls ever. I had no idea who they were. I know a few people in that class. So yeah, that was like the first legit bullying experience about it. But it's over my shoulder, because I know who I stand for and I know who I am. And now, first girlfriend. Like, first legit girlfriend. Legit. I had a girlfriend for 2 hours one time. And it was really weird, because it was just 2 hours, because she was really sad. So then I was like, okay, you know, yes. And because she asked, I was like, yes. Then this guy that really loved me found out, and he was like, oh my god, no. And then she was like, I'm sorry, I can't do this. And I was like, okay. So that was 2 hours. And then the first legit one, like, I fell in love with her instantly before we started dating. You know, I fell in love with her, and it lasted for 2 months, and then I couldn't go out with her anymore, because her parents didn't know, and I can't do that. Like, I really can't do that. So yeah, happy New Year's. First people to know. Love you. Bye.